Hi! Today we'll talk about why your toddler won't take that damn nap even though they seem really tired. If you're new around here, I'm Valerie. I'm a therapist specialized in birth to six, mental health, and sleep. And I love helping families understand babies and toddlers, their brains, and how to get along and have a good time together. And of course, get more sleep. So, why your toddler starts fighting naps. You know that it's nap time. Maybe they know that it's nap time. They kind of seem cranky. You know that they do better on a nap. But the minute you start doing your nap time routine, or as soon as you get into their room for them to sleep, they're not up for a nap anymore. First of all, what are some reasons that this happens, and what can you do about it? So some really common reasons might be that they're actually just not tired enough. Maybe their sleep needs changed and they just need a little more time awake before they're ready for a nap. This can also happen if the nap is happening too late. But most commonly, if you've been getting those naps consistently and they've been going for them down well for them without a fight, try adjusting the timing a little bit, like maybe half an hour, an hour later, and see if it gives you an easier, faster, longer nap. So if they're too tired and got a second wind, this is less likely. But if you suspect that that's what happened, then you can adjust their nap timing earlier. Maybe this can happen actually when they had an extra early morning wake and they're ready for a nap sooner than usual. But in that case, it would be more on the days when they had a really early morning wake, and it wouldn't be like a regular thing that they do every day. It could be that whatever they're doing right before nap time is actually way more exciting. And again, if they're not tired enough but not too tired, and then if the thing they're doing is too exciting, they're gonna want to do that thing that's really exciting. Some little ones have a really strong case of FOMO, fear of missing out. So the first step to prepare them for nap would be to transition them to an activity that's not as exciting as that activity that's keeping them going before the nap. A good a good sign that the activity is one that might result in FOMO or resistance for nap is if they're playing independently completely. So transition to something that you're doing together, maybe reading a book, something calm before trying to do the nap routine. Maybe your nap routine is just not predictable. Maybe they're napping really well at daycare, but seem to resist naps at home. It could be that there isn't a predictable flow to your day when they're home. So just make sure that it's predictable when the nap is. And also that your expectations of them during nap time are clear. So what do I mean by this? So like I mentioned before, when you're trying to stop nap fighting and resistance, first just make sure that the timing is right. Make sure that you're not offering the nap too late or too early. We want them to be tired enough, but not too tired. Most likely, you need to move the nap a little bit later, unless it's a day when they woke up really, really early and they're just extra tired and extra cranky. And tip number 2, this is the most important part of all of this, and probably the part that gives you all the stress around nap time. It is remove the pressure to sleep. And let me explain. As an adult, we might feel that it's our responsibility to make sure that our little one gets the sleep that they need. And sometimes we take it very literally, like I have to make sure that they actually sleep. But what if you shifted your mindset and saw your role as giving them an opportunity to nap? So your job is to set up the environment so that they have the best chance at napping if their body is tired. So setting up a boring environment, moving them to their sleep space during nap time, but removing the pressure to sleep. So what do I mean by that? Let them know that right now it's nap time, or you can even call it quiet time to remove the pressure to fall asleep, and say that in this time the expectation is, the rules are that the activity that they're doing has to be quiet and they have to stay in their room or in their bed, whatever the rule is for you. If you're staying with them for the nap, you may even lay down and just model how you're going to nap, and you might be surprised to see that eventually your toddler will actually settle right beside you. So stick to your rules. So it might be that it has to be quiet, it might be that they have to stay in their room or in their bed. Just stick to the same rules and remind them what they are, and then model what you would like them to do. So if you're staying with them for the nap, if you have not transitioned to independent quiet time, then lay down and show them that right now it's time to rest our bodies. And so what to do when your nap didn't happen at all, like maybe it's been like an hour or something and your toddler is at the same level of energy, it's okay to let it go and maybe have an earlier bedtime. Maybe they just don't need that nap that day. Trust that your toddler, sleep is a biological function. Your toddler will know if their body needs sleep, but sometimes, and the level of support and encouragement varies depending on toddler personalities and individual needs. But they do need you to set up the environment. They need you to lead them and let them know it's nap time. They need you to put them in a more boring environment. But ultimately, whether they sleep or not, compared to whether it's like a quiet activity to relax, it's really up to them and how their body feels. I hope this makes sense. Let me know if you try it, if it worked for you, and if you have any struggles when it comes to toddler nap times. If you'd like to learn more what's normal when it comes to toddler sleep, how many naps they need, how long those naps should be approximately, the total amount of sleep that they need, I have a free guide. It's called the Normal Toddler Sleep Guide. It's available in the link. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time, and I wish you sweet cuddles and dreams.